Hello everyone, and welcome to the third episode of our Spring Into Reading series. Today I'm here to remind you about our next Coffee Conversation and Books event, which is taking place virtually next Wednesday, April 21st, and will be featuring author Anne Burke and her book, The Seventh Shot. Now, coincidentally, The Seventh Shot is my book of the week this week, and it recounts two local grisly murders that happened here in our own backyard about 30 years ago. Anne uses interviews from the families of the victims as well as police officers who were in charge of the cases at the time. Anne has this really gorgeous way of writing which not only really draws you into the narrative, but also leads us to the guilt of Ronald Glenn West, who was a police officer and also a local to Dufferin County. Not only did Anne sift through a mountain of research in this book, but she's also a one-time classmate of Ronald Glenn West, which gives her kind of another perspective and really draws you into the book. Now, if you're a fan of true crime like I am, Anne's writing style and her determination to get the story out about these cases is very reminiscent of Michelle McNamara, and obviously not quite on the same scale as the Golden State Killer, but definitely the same sort of vibe. So if you enjoyed I'll Be Gone in the Dark, I definitely recommend reading The Seventh Shot. So if this sounds interesting to you, you can email jwise at shelbournelibrary.ca to register for the event. And while we're encouraging you to place holds on the library's copy of The Seventh Shot, we do also have signed copies for sale for a cost of $20. Rose, what do you have for us today?
Jade, this is a book I've been waiting for ever since I heard it was coming out. Mark Carney, Values, Building a Better World for All. Now, I've been following Mark Carney ever since he was Governor of Bank of Canada in 2008 to 2013, where he led Canada out of the global financial crisis. And then he moved on to become Governor of the Bank of England. And there, the world was just bursting with the new technologies, global warming, all the climate changes, and he took a strong leadership role there. Now he's back in Canada, which I think may augur well for us during this difficult time. And one of the things I noted about the book is he makes a strong case for societal and economic conflict. So the societal values that are so important to us, we say they're important, but the clash with economic values, and we can see that no more clearly than all the things that are happening during this pandemic. I think that really, bears this out. What I think is really resonating for me in this book, and I just have to look at it. Sorry, I have to look at a couple of notes because it's a complex book. But at the heart of what he's trying to do is create values or an achievable plan for the values of sustainability and responsibility for making a better world for our children, grandchildren, and other generations to come. It's hard to believe that, and actually if you look at his picture, maybe you can't really see it, but kind of a hard-nosed businessman, you might think the Governor of the Bank of Canada. But the whole manifesto here is about restoring humanity. And I'd like to just read just a couple of lines here that I like as well. It's the final essential leadership quality is humility. Good leaders combine personal humility, self-knowledge, and the ability to learn. And this is, I think, really important for someone who's taken such a leadership role in economics. Now, I'm going to say, this is not an easy book to read. Oh my gosh. And I have people waiting on hold for this. So I am going to release this book. I haven't completely finished it, but what I did do is I ordered a copy because I think it's a book that you want to read carefully, slowly, and maybe reread again.
We want to thank you guys for participating in another one of our virtual programs. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.